why maybe that shit need to be in the basement. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LSA 254, man. You tuned in for another one. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the entrance. Time is like 10 something. I had some stuff I had to handle, so you have to excuse me for my tardiness. But technically, it's still like the morning show. Technically. If you want to get technical, right? It's still the morning show. So, this morning, I wanted to take the time to holler at y'all about Sparkplugs. Sparkplugs. Where's my little screwdriver at? In the meantime, I'm gonna be. I've read. I had to. I basically had to flash. I had to basically put a new install on my computer because what I was ultimately trying to do was I was trying to make it where I could go live from my laptop, but for whatever reason, well, I mean, it'll go live from the laptop. It just uses that shitty ass camera, and I mean, honestly, this tablet camera is better than this tablet camera is better than the one on this damn computer. So I ain't want too much fuck with it. What up, twin? What up, Vernon? So yeah, basically I had to put a new install on the computer, start everything from scratch, kind of, and so these computers that I have here up under the workbench, which it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that I need to flash or read, not flash. I need to read these 11 computers, or not 11. It's 11 subscribers, y'all. I mean, 11 viewers. Y'all smash the like button. I need to read these 5 computers, put the files on the computer, but at the same time, I wanted to talk spark plugs because here recently, just working at the store, I've been, I interact with a lot of people, some professional shops and stuff come in there as well. So, they share a wealth of knowledge. And from the last video that we did on the C10, people were talking about, oh, you should go AC Delco. Now, I mean, a lot of people know that or hear that or believe that engines run better when you use a specific brand, when that's not totally the truth. Like, I feel, and it's probably scientifically proven, that it doesn't, like, the material that the spark plug is made out of means a whole lot more than the brand. Because as we have been learning this last year through Driveway Engineer and other people like that, PSI harness ain't nothing but a Chinese harness that they slap their name on. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all an illusion. You know what I mean? So you could get the same harness for like a quarter of the price versus, paying for that. But like I said, we're not here for that. We're here to talk about spark plugs. Same thing with spark plugs. There's probably, I mean, the way that a spark plug is made, like, it's only so. Let me get my prop. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't talk about a spark plug without having a spark plug in your hand. So, yeah, all of these, they're branded differently. You know what I'm saying? Different people buy them, they brand them, and they sell them to you. You know what I'm saying? And based off of what their brand or their name is, determines how much money they can get out your ass. So whether it's AC Delco, NGK, etc., etc., etc. So Hey, moderators, let's take care of some of these guys. Did um, what's up, Squink Dink? What up, Cortez? What's up, Florida Licious? Was Florida a troll? Y'all can see the comments more than I can, so appreciate that y'all for y'all stepping through. Yeah, go ahead and get Vernon the ass up out of here too. Are you really black or is that makeup? We're gonna chunk you the deuce ahead of time while these moderators handle your ass and bounce you up out of here. Have a blessed day. All right, back to the shenanigans, so I can see so I can see the real comments. Oh, what happened? I put spark plugs and all these fucking trolls came in here and shit. What the hell? Maybe it's because maybe spark plug was the magic word. I don't know. But basically, like I was saying, like the spark plugs do make a difference as far as how they burn, but every brand of spark plug has a different heat range. So basically, what I was told, and this hasn't been the first time that I've been shared, this information has been shared with me, is that TR5s are for the NGK TR5s. They are good for natural applications. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know if has anybody else heard that before? TR5s. There. Are you happy? Sorry about that. So there you go, Squinky Ding. Now they even. All right, I bought Autolite plugs that held up better than AC Delco. Yeah, I've heard that Autolite is good too. And see, that's another thing. Like GM, and that's where there's kind of like a contradiction because TR5s and most Autolites are not Iridium plugs. However, in these past GM bulletins, they basically said that you need to run an Iridium plug when you don't. TR5s run just fine and they're nickel, I believe. Let me Google that for y'all. I don't want to put out any misinformation. TR5 NGK. That is like a benefit of having like a boom thing right here. So yeah, NGK V Power Spark Plugs TR555. The heat range is 5 on these plugs. So it's good for like your stock application. You know what I'm saying? I've heard possibly even a mild cam. The TR5s would be good. But if you go up to being cammed, maybe like a larger cam, etc., you might want to go with the TR6s. Or like especially if you're doing boost, turbo, anything like that. So yeah, actually the TR55s or the TR5s are not made. Let me see. Actually, it says nickel with a groove, but it has the center electrode tip material is nickel. The electrode core material is copper. Which is kind of crazy. What's the plug? What's that Autolite plug that you bought? I'm curious. I want to just run a number on it and see like the core material that it's run on. Pretty much like the I believe that the material that's used in the spark plug, it affects the gap, and it also affects the longevity or the life of the plug. Of course, iridium, platinum, double platinum, you're gonna get more miles out of it before they, start to deteriorate, not operate as well, etc., etc. Versus, um, you know what I'm saying, you got your copper on your low end, copper on the low end, and then you got you know what I'm saying, iridium on the top end. So for those of us who may be in a bind, in a bunch, punching or squeezing pennies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, that could be the thing. If you already have your LS swap up and operational, you let me know what plugs are you running in your LS motor. Let's talk about it. Squinky dink. No, sorry. Don't make us get you up out of here. I'm not zipping up my hoodie. Boost, boost, and more boosts. So what are those numbers that do you? I don't know if y'all know the numbers, or do y'all remember? Do Cortez and Dewan? Do y'all recall the plugs that y'all are running in your respective brands? Um, I want to say it was some auto lights that I took out of that truck motor when I first got it. Let me see what those were. So basically, basically what I have here is I have one of each. You know what I mean? So here is an auto light plug 5245. Um, you probably can't see that number on there. Just believe me, I would never lie to you. Here we go. This is an NGK V Power TR5, the one that we were just talking about. And then last but not least, we have a AC Delco 41-805. Now, all of these spark plugs came out of LS Motors. I think the NGKs might have been the one I fouled up before. Auto Lights came out that C10 motor, and this AC Delco probably came out that motor too. But yeah, so yeah, Auto Light 5245 is present and accounted for. So that's a plug that you can run. Also, the NGK TR5s, and like they said, TR5s is for your stock applications. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to run an iridium plug. You don't have to. And then this is the AC Delco 41-805. Some people say that the motors don't run as good if you don't use this plug. But anybody, tell me what is the difference between these two plugs? I don't see a difference. Let me look it up though, because looks can be deceiving. So we got our TR5 pulled up in one window. That's our NGK. Let me pull up this. Let me pull up this AC Delco. You would think that I get tired of looking up parts and shit, but I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh. All right. So this AC Delco is actually a platinum plug. AC Delco 41-805. So platinum spark plug. Let me see. Pure copper core results in cooler electrode temperature for maximized durability and fouling resistance. Even if you go up to a platinum plug, it's going to be much, much, much cheaper than going like all the way up to iridium. Like, and why would you go up to Iridium if you didn't have to? Now, if your motor originally came with them, that's one thing. However, these LS motors originally came, I believe, with nickel and platinum plugs, and then here recently is only when the GM bulletin came out to you run Iridium. So um, you can take it, which you can take it how you want to. You know what I'm saying? I know personally, uh, Iridium plugs about $8 a piece. You do the math. Eight times eight, 8 times 8, 8 times 8. You do the math. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they came with Platinum's OE, and then whatever service bulletin that was or update that GM put out. Now, if you go to any parts store and you ask what the recommended or the OE plug is for your LS motor, they're gonna tell you Iridium. And like I said, 8 times 8. You do the math. One might burn hotter. Now, let me see. For that comparison, I would have to go to work, which I will be going to work at 5 p.m. But let me see if I can, because I don't know that I can find a heat range on here. I do know that the, let me see. I do know that the NGK TR5s have a heat range of 5. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, I've been doing I just been doing a little research, little questions, like come across my head. I'm like, what about that? And then I jump off in the bag and I started researching. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to ask other people to gain other people's opinion, but it's nothing better than jumping off in the book. You know what I'm saying? And just finding out. So I've heard that the NGK plugs are bad. Mm-mm. I ain't heard that. I have not heard that. I have heard that auto lights are bad, but me and Cortez was riding the other day with auto light plugs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I mean, some people are just gonna be brand loyal. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just gonna only do AC Delco. Some people are only gonna do NGK. Some people are only gonna do auto light. You know what I'm saying? This is like non-biased. I don't give a freak. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not about a brand loyalty. It's about what's the best spark plug for your application. You know what I'm saying? Like, bias of price, of bias of whatever, but at the same time, you don't want to overspend. Like, if with all the stuff that you're doing to your bill, you don't want to overspend on spark plugs. You know what I mean? Yeah, for the turbo, like for the turbo application, I have heard TR6 or TR7s. Just depending upon no whatnot. I heard glad. Worst question is a question I asked. NGK plugs are better for imports. NGK burn too hot. You right though. Do research. I've heard that NGK are bad. Okay, hold on. Scrolling back up. What's up, Danny? What's up, Trap? What's up, Don? Okay, so we got another 52.45. So I done ran on these plugs. Me and Cortez went to the junkyard the other day, and it ran fine. So I can vouch for this plug. I've also what I got in the Chevy now. I don't know what I got in the Chevy now, but I know it's an NGK plug, and that bitch is moving. AC Delco, of course, from the factory, it works. So in theory, that's what I'm trying to say. All of these spark plugs work. Some may perform a little bit better than others, but all of them will work. So the only difference that really matters is if you're running a hotter. You know what I'm saying? If you need your plug to be hotter or you need your plug to be colder. You want your plug to be colder if you're running like a turbo or like some boost application so that there is no pre-detonation. And that's why you run a colder plug in your turbo and boosted applications. You don't run the same plug in your turbo application that you would run in your naturally aspirated, you know what I'm saying, regular stock form cam. Or, yeah, stock form, maybe with a cam, a mild cam. Those plugs would be different from the plugs you would run if you were running in a boosted a boosted route. You know what I'm saying? Whether that boosted route is supercharger, whether that boosted route is turbo, whether it's pretty sure it's probably the same for NOS too. So no matter what you're running, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bit different of a range. Oh, I've been doing all this talking. I ain't flashed now. I haven't read not one computer, not a one. Which now my next question is what plug have you personally, not hearsay, not my brother, baby mama, sister, baby daddy told me that these plugs was bad. What plug have you personally had a bad experience with? Drop it down in the comments below. Hold on, I gotta plug. Oh, there you go. I was looking for the plug. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the plug. So yeah, y'all let me know which plug have you personally had a bad experience with? Because that's the one. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that I feel is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, gather info. We plugged in. Yeah, I thought we plugged in. Oh, here you go. 1999 Chevy Silverado 6.0. So this computer right here is our 6.0 computer. I need to go ahead and label that one so we know that that's the one that's going to go to the Cutlass. So we're going to go ahead and boom, read that computer. AC Delco makes great plugs. Never had a problem with them. I agree. Also, just did research. What's up, Brandon? Can't remember the page, but a dude wired up a spark plug. The speaker. Wired up a spark plug to the speaker and got it to hit harder. All depends on setup. Love. Oh, you love the hat? Thank you. Now that you mentioned the hat, I'm gonna do this shameless ass plug for the giveaway. Holiday giveaway right here on this channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video that is titled "Comment on this video to enter to win the LS Chevrolet 254 holiday giveaway." We are doing that drawing next week on Christmas, so make sure you go comment on that video and you can enter to win. You have 3 chances to win one of these hats. So if you like this hat and you want it as a gift and you don't want to pay for it, go ahead, go comment, like, and share, and make sure you subscribe as well. The video that is titled "Comment to End the Win the Holiday Giveaway," and then December 25th, the evening of, because in the morning, you know, most of it's gonna be, you know, family, friends, kids, etc., etc. Christmas evening, we're doing the drawing. 3 lucky winners win a hat just like this. Boom. I ain't Santa Claus, but I'm giving back. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Craig? I have hundreds of dollars of old spark plugs in a box. Do you recycle your spark plugs? They're good for about 2 months. Then they started going out one by one. E3. Now I have heard that E3 is bad. I've never personally well see because I mean that's one of the things that if you hear that something is bad, you'll never really try it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tells you that NGK is bad or Autolite is bad or uh, E3 is bad, if somebody tells you that information, then you'll never go and express it or explore it for yourself. So that's why it helps. It'll save you money from going and comparing all these plugs. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're getting your information from a reliable source. You know what I mean? A reliable source. Let's see, Cutlass. Let me see. Stock Cutlass. When I'm stock 6.0 computer. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to load these things up. And then I got some business I gotta go tend to. Boom. So I'll save that like that. Got that file on there like that. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So nobody has had a problem out of any plug other than E3. Am I correct? Just the E3 plug, right? Yeah, 6.0 for LADE. That's the computer. Hey, that's the computer. So yeah, I gotta label this joint because this is gonna be the Cutlass computer. So other than E3, all the other plugs have worked good. Has anybody tried Champion plugs? Anybody? Champion plugs? And you want to know another reason that people? Where's my pen at? You want to know another reason that people go with another reason that people go with what works, or another reason that people are loyal to certain brands because they just go with what works. You know what I'm saying? If Same thing with cars. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are Chevy enthusiasts, Chevy fans, because we know the Chevy to be a pretty much reliable brand. I mean, of course, it has its shortfalls, 460E, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, they do what they're supposed to do. So once you know something works, there's no real reason to jump around and switch. Yeah, so there's no real reason to jump around and switch once you have something, and that's another reason why people like are kind of they tend to stick with what they know. You know what I mean? They stick with what they know. Next computer up for flash or for testing or whatever it is you want to call this that we doing. And just so y'all know, I'm thinking about like probably the next. I know what I said I wasn't gonna do. Like I wasn't focused on the giveaway, but I'm saying probably like the next big giveaway. I'm just looking at all these computers that I got, and I just don't have enough. I don't have enough cards for all these computers, so I'm thinking that I'll probably end up doing a giveaway sometime in 2020. I mean, sometime in 2020 we'll do a giveaway of a flash computer to get somebody up and on the road. Sometimes buying the product that was made for the LS is key to keeping it running right. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's like coffee and everyone has a flavor. Ain't nothing bad. Just got to find the right one for what you're working on. True. That's true. Go wild. Put some crack. I actually thought about that shit. I want to say that the thread pitch is different though for the heads. So I don't. There's not a motorcraft. I don't believe that there is a motorcraft equivalent that would go in the LS motor. If it was, I would do it. I would do it just because. So this is an '02 Silverado 5.3 computer. Boom. Let me read that one. Yeah. So that's the you know. But like I said, I get it. I understand. When or you rock with it. You know what I'm saying? You rock with it. But the most important thing, like Trap was saying, is that you get it for your application. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that you adjust. If you're running, a higher compression, bigger, other than stock application, you might want to go with a coder plug. Um, if not, then you go with pretty much like the OEM joints. I was trying to find some information about like the heat range of spark plug. Does anybody know uh, the heat range or how to tell the heat range? Since we were talking about NGK and auto lights, I want to try to dive off into that right quick. Heat range for NGK spark plugs. And really, honestly, through us talking about this here, it's just making me like a better parts guy at work or whatever. So there's actually some videos that NGK has put out. I was just trying to find. Uh, let's see. So if you check out this website, onallcylinders.com, there's an article that was put up back in 2012 about the heat spark plug heat range. Uh, it's basically saying choosing the proper spark plugs for the average daily driven vehicle is easy. Tell your auto parts sales rep. That'll be me. Your vehicle make and model, and they can look up the proper replacement spark plugs based on the manufacturer's recommendations. However, if you modify your engine, finding just the right spark plug is a little more involved. And that's why I said with a colder plug, uh, that prevents the pre-detonation when you're running that boosted application. So here it says these are the basic heat range guidelines. So if you're supercharging or turbocharging, it says you want to go with a colder plug, which is what I said. Nitrous oxide, the NOS, priorly, that's not even a word. I previously said that it would probably be the same as supercharging and turbocharging. Um, and that's true. So the high cylinder pressures caused by nitrous usually require colder heat range over the stock plug. If you were going methanol, since it has a higher octane than standard gasoline, Methanol delivers more complete combustion. As a result, you'll need a colder plug to transfer more heat from the combustion chamber. And that's another thing that a lot of people don't know is that not only uh, not only do the spark plugs play the part of actually igniting the fuel air mixture that is in your cylinder, it also plays a vital part in taking the heat away, taking the heat away from that cylinder, you know what I'm saying, and cooling off your engine. So, but pretty much all of these, all of these pretty much say, like, in a nutshell, for prolonged acceleration, advanced ignition timing, air fuel mixture modifications, and increased compression ratio. All of these are going to be situations that are going to warrant you going with a colder plug. Uh, in the case of NGKs, the TR5 is hotter than a TR6. That's why you go up to a 6 or a 7, like Trap was saying, for your boosted or your turbo, you know what I'm saying, application. You go up, you know what I'm saying, 6 or 7. As far as auto light, let me see. So if the part number is like a 24, like let's use our here. Let's use our plug here. So our plug here says 5245. Auto light indicates the heat range with the last digit of the part number. For example, 3923 has a heat range of 3. So 5245, that's the heat range of 5, which is the equivalent of this spark plug here, the TR5. So just a little info, a little knowledge. With your auto lights, the very last digit is the heat range. If you want a colder plug, for example, starting with part number 24, heat range of 4, if you want a colder plug, you would go with 23. For a hotter plug, you would use part 25. So it's kind of the opposite of NGK. NGK numbers go up, the plug gets colder. But with auto light, the number goes up, the heat range goes up. So you definitely got to know and do the research so you can know exactly what it is that you're looking for. So once you decided on a number, test and see if it exists by typing it into the search box, blah, 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 and all that stuff. So that's just a way to determine what plug you need. A lot of time people don't necessarily need a hotter plug because the hotter the plug is, that's when you run into that's when you run into issues like dieseling, where you cut the car off, but the plugs is still, like, your motor's still running. You know what I'm saying? Your motor's still running, but the car's off. You know what I'm saying? And that's caused by the plug being, hotter than it could be. So if you drop down the heat range, and when you change the plugs, I mean, just something as simple as changing the plugs could make your diesel issue go away. So, like I said, a little food for thought. Oh shit, which computer is this? Okay, so 5.3, see, O2 Chevy, 5.3. Let's save that one. Bet. Yeah, man. Just like last night live, we were talking about the harness stuff, or just identifying the wires inside your vehicle. Today, I wanted to hop on here and talk about spark plugs. So, and share the knowledge that I have, and then also get with like-minded individuals like yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then we can share information, bounce information off each other. I think one thing that we have learned by today's live is don't fuck with E3. I will take I will take his word for it. I do not. I've heard it too much to ever venture down the road and get an E3 computer or E3 spark plug. You couldn't pay me to. So let's see. Where's my other pen at? This shit ain't right. There it is. My handy dandy pen. That's O2 Chevy 5.3. So next up, I think this is a bad one. I think this is the one that came off of that Junkyard Caprice, and I want to say it's bad, but we finna find out in just a minute. In just a minute. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss any comments. What the Rivi do for plugs? Man, I couldn't even tell you. Not off the top of my head. Let me look right quick, Craig. I do know that I did put, I put new plugs and wires on there. What was that, last year? So O'Reilly's. I just use their website because it's not biased. I'm just looking up a plug. The part number is very. I mean, the part numbers can be the same across multiple auto parts stores. I just use this because it's just easier to. I navigate it all the time, like so. All the time, like probably more than I want to. Buick Riviera. So what I'm doing now, for those that y'all that may or may not know, we are basically looking up what spark plugs would be ran in a Rivi. Paid sponsor of the LSCR 24 LSCR shop. Ford Motors don't have spark plug threads like that. That's why they spit out the way they do. All right, Trap. Catch you later, bro. I just I just like to have fresh plugs in when I go hunting. Someone to run. LOL. Back to work. 500 t-shirts to print. Oh wow, big order. Big order. My bad. I just peeled my bill book out. I'm using AC Delco 4162. Is that the one? Oh, 41162. I don't know where this plug came from then. Let me look up the I guess the heat range on that. Okay, so yeah, the 41162 is the iridium plugs. And the thing about iridium plugs is when you buy them, you don't have to adjust the gap neither. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to adjust the gap. Like at this point, like I would put At this point, I would go back and I would put iridiums in a Chevy because of the simple fact that I know that I got all my other kinks and stuff worked out. However, it's not necessary, but I would. With the C10, when I change the spark plugs out, we'll find out if that solves that popping issue for us, which it should. However, I wouldn't put the iridiums in there until I was for sure that everything else was functioning the way that it was supposed to. If not, then you're just gonna be fouling out plugs for no reason. So, okay, back to let me see what the spark plugs for the review was. Spark. I put sparks. Wipe out. TCPR77. So the NGKs for, let me see, because they got iridiums that can go in there too. But it basically looks like a heat range of 5 plug TR55s are the platinums. I believe the TR5s are the actual V powers. Okay, so TR55, the V power joints, 30,000 mile OE manufacturer recommended service interval. So it's really not even something like once you put, what I'm saying, like you can get 30,000 miles out of nickel plugs. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing, and like I was saying earlier, like that's the only thing that really makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Is the longevity that you get out of the plug before it actually starts to wear, and that's the biggest difference behind them. But if you get something, as long as you get the equivalent heat range, then it should fire as it's like it's supposed to. So, and like I said, this is good info. Like I said, this is good information. We doing this research, and then when I have a customer come in and they, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure something out, I can educate them. You know what I'm saying? So this is like professional development. Hey, Cortez, you remember that? Professional development? Oh, man. Good old Army days. All right, so this computer came out of a 2002 4.8 GMC. Reading, I want to say this is the one that came out that Caprice though. One of these computers is not going. Yeah, I think this is the one. It's not. It won't. Yeah, I think this is the bad one. Um, it won't go all the way through the process of reading the computer, and so if I can't read it, I can't write to it neither. So it gets to like 2%, and then it just stops. So this one right here with the red on it looks to be the bad one. And this is the one that came out that LS Swap Caprice that was in the yard, which I'm not 100% sure, but if I can't read the computer, then it might just be bad, and that might have been a reason that they was having issues with their swap, and that might be why that car ended up in a junkyard in the first place. But I guess we'll never know. But yeah, that's a bad one. So sit that one down there. Next up is, well, it don't say what it is, but yeah, man, I'm really just trying to get stuff out of the garage. That way I can declutter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe make some extra cash. Get some things that we need moving forward. 2020, we got big plans. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on the boy. Um, we got this podcast coming. So I need to get a microphone here soon, so that we can have that good quality audio. You know what I'm saying? Because we professionals. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have that professional quality audio of what we doing. So, and then when we do, you know what I'm saying, little talks and discussions like this, where, where we're talking about spark plugs, or we're pulling up on the screen or whatever, we still got that good quality audio that's coming through. So, um, big goals for 2020, man. Big goals for 2020. As y'all know, the video went up yesterday. We're talking about video quality, etc., etc. So, just trying to do everything we can all the way around to, make this a more pleasurable experience for y'all. Uh, so this is a 2001 4.8 computer. 4.1, I mean 4.1, 4.8, 5.3, 6.0. As you can tell, all these computers look the same. So changing a computer from a 4.8 to a 5.3 to a 6.0, it's all in the tuning. It's all in the tuning. All in the tuning. So don't freak out if you don't get a little bit nippy on my ears. So yeah, don't trip out if your stuff don't come from the exact same as your motor did. It's too easy. I'm still contemplating it, but I think next year I'm gonna start flashing. You know what I mean, start flashing computers. I still gotta work out the details on everything like that, but I'm gonna probably start. So, and probably what I'll do, I'll like kick that off with like, hey, I flashed the computer for the Cutlass, and now I'm flashing for the public. You know what I mean? So once this Cutlass start, then we'll start tuning. You know what I'm saying? Well, not tuning, but flashing. Flashing, uh, you know, basically what you can do, you can set the temperatures for your fans. You know what I'm saying? Drive by cable, drive by wire, what transmission you run in, etc., etc. So, by that time, I will be confident in my skill to tune a computer, because I don't want to be one of them guys just hop out in the middle of the street and start like, hey, I'm a tuner. Nah, I'm a flasher, nigga. I'm flashing. Tuning, I'm a tune mine. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't claim that yet. You know what I'm saying? We just flashing. So this one was a 01 4.8. 01 4.8. Tune, stop tune. Yeah, man. I hope everybody is ready for the holidays, man. Christmas is right around the corner, right around the corner. Like I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? We got that giveaway going on, man. So y'all make sure y'all go comment on that video so y'all can enter to win. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to tell y'all, need to tell y'all going forward. I don't think that's it. I think we pretty much covered spark plugs pretty much like I said, pretty much in a nutshell. For your like pretty much in a nutshell, this is what we learned. Brand doesn't matter unless you got E3s. Um, and if you're going boosted, you're gonna want a colder plug. You know what I'm saying? Higher compression, colder plug. Other than that, there's probably rarely ever will you go to a hotter plug. Rarely, if ever. If ever. Let's see what do we got here. Okay, and this is the one. This is one my bro Steve did for me. So, and it's basically how I started off, man. I started by taking with the tuning or whatever, or just kind of learning about HP tuners, etc., etc. I basically that's what I did. I loaded in these stock ones. I loaded in ones that I had from my tuner. Uh, well, not even my well, I guess you could say he was a tuner. The guy that I bought the harness from, I haven't taken him my car to tune it because since then I've learned so much. Done harnesses, uh, the whole nine. So I won't be going back to him. But had I went back to him, basically he's a different person that flashed that computer, made the changes or whatever for it to run with the speed density. So I have a speed density, I have stock, and then I have modified, which I got from my boy Steve, my boy Cortez. Uh, we, oh man, from the only thing that we learned from flashing Cortez's computers was that the local professionals ain't really professional, and that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't calling no names, ain't throwing no shots, none of that. I'm gonna just say we read your tunes and we're not impressed. We read your tunes and we're not impressed. So, yeah, that's about it, man. Like I said, it's a little chilly out here, man, but I'm finna get into it. Okay, this is a 5.3. This is 5.3. '01 Silverado 5.3. Oh, never mind. It's not a stock one, though. This is the one I sent Steve. So, so this would be my Steve Davis tune. That's how I save it on my computer. Uh, Danny, I got four sitting right here. Two of them are spoken for because I'm not giving away. I'm not giving away the one that I originally got with that speed density harness. Because really it ain't nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was. Then I got the one that I got from Steve, and then I got the one that actually goes to the 4L60. It's a stock 60 4L80 tune on there. So um, I could basically modify from stock. So I've gotten to that point to where I've looked at so many videos and so many tunes to where like I can like now like I'll just take a stock one. You know what I'm saying? Adjust what needs to be adjusted and go from there versus trying to change somebody else's tune that may or may not be like fucked all the way up. How much for a flash ECU? Well, when I do it, they probably gonna be running about 150 plus shipping. Um, and that's just because it cost me $100 just to buy credits to flash your computer. Then on top of that, $50 for my time, and then of course you pay the shipping. So you can ship it to me, and then I'll let you know what it is and ship it back. 9 times out of 10, we can put it in a flat rate box. You're looking at about $20. Uh, I don't like a large flat rate might be a bit too big, but at the same time, like you don't want it like bouncing around or nothing like that. So we put you some paper, put you some packing paper in there, some cushion and shit. So make sure it gets to you safely and it's not bouncing around and shit. But yeah, I know that a lot of tuners, a lot of people, and that's one thing I'm not looking forward to. People gonna be like, "Oh, you so and so charge this much. Take your ass to so and so. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Take your ass to so and so. You know what I'm saying? Starting out, it'll probably be the 150. My boy Mark told me I should be charging like 200. So do with that as you will. So, but basically, that's what it'll be. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I can turn the fans on. You know, adjust your like. I don't really fool with the transmission yet. But as far as anything, uh, I know how to properly adjust power enrichment so it doesn't fuck up your transmission. Me and Cortez have experimented and gone through that. Uh, I didn't do it. Local shop did, and we watched other videos and talked to other people and tuners, and we found out that this should have never been like this. Like I said, another case of the professionals tune being read, and we weren't impressed. So, but yeah, that's the last computer right there. That's the last computer. So technically, see, because now that I got them, technically I got like two of them to like, give away or whatever. Like if somebody didn't have a computer and like needed a computer, then but see, and that's the thing. Like most people have a computer, but they may or may not even have the right computer to flash. Like if you notice, like all of these are the 411s. 0411 is on that one. You know what I'm saying? 0411 is on that one. 0411 is on that one. And the thing, oh shit. The thing with the 0411 is that it's easier. Well, it's not. I won't say it's easier to tune, but it basically gives you the flexibility to go between drive-by-wire or drive-by-cable. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Hold on. I think it's one more number because this one is a 60, and that's actually a 4896. But I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work because the 60 originally already was a drive-by-wire or a drive-by-cable. So if it was originally a drive-by-cable, then so I'm pretty sure y'all seen different videos and stuff where people talking about the 0411, 0411, 0411. So that's what these are. But yeah, I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably do like a year to 150, and then I go up to 2. You know what I'm saying? What up? All right, I gotta catch up. What up, Goldie? He said that last video concerning wiring was strong. Wish lighting was better. I'll probably go back and I'll record another version of that video. Um, it was nighttime. I just got off work. I just had the idea fresh on my head, but I'll definitely go back and make a more polished version of that video as we get ready to go and do this LS swap. Two rights makes for two happy LS engines. Just saying. Let's see. Going down. The Grinch. Agree. LSTR flash programs on iTunes. He said on iTunes. What up, logo? Any nice almost holidays. Yeah, man. Ready for these holidays to come in and go and get the fuck up out of here. Like that's what that's what I gotta go do today. I gotta spend some more damn money. Cotton picking. Cotton picking. Hold on. Speaking of, I gotta make sure. I just thought of something. I gotta check my email right quick. I be getting sidetracked sometimes. Forget about something. Pirate ship. You get better shipping rates. This isn't Let's Make a Deal. This is LSCR shop. Yeah. Like it's not a whatever. You know what I'm saying, it's not a whatever. I think a lot of reasons that people look for people that they know to tune or do some shit like that is because they know what they're doing versus them taking a word of somebody that they heard can tune but they really can't tune, and they doing like cookie cutter shit, right? So like I said, for the first year it'll be 150 plus the shipping, and then the year after that it'll jump. So 2021 they going up to $200 a flash, and that may still be on the, you know what I'm saying, shady side. You still paying the shipping though. You ain't cutting into my profits. You ain't cutting into my profits. Like, and I think that I really found something that like I would probably more enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Versus like actually working on other people's cars. I can flash computers. You know what I'm saying? A couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Half of that is going to your credits anyway. So my profit in the end is only like $100. So like, sorry, not sorry. But that's why I said I need to. I'm finishing up and whatever. And like I said, once this cutlet starts and it runs, and you know what I'm saying, that motor turnover, that's when boom, flashes are us. Flashes are us. Flashes are us. I'm printing bolts now. What's Do any of you have stickers with your logos and things on them? I would like to put them under my hood. Danny, that's something I gotta work on. I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. I was kind of debating on how the sticker need to be made, but I got it now. Like, originally when I was thinking about it, I didn't have the logo. Now I got the logo. So when I get the magnets made, they're gonna look like this. So that'll be coming. That'll be coming. I won't say coming soon because we already got shit on the plate for next year. We got Whip Fest coming. We got this Cutlass that's on deck, uh, and everything like that. I actually have a couple guys. Shout out to Scott Pearson, Tools and More. I got one of his magnets. Shout out to Cat Loco's Garage. I got a couple of his magnets as well. So shout out to both of those guys. Um, And I was looking at my toolbox the other day, and I was like, it'd be cool to have more magnets. So, um, stickers, magnets of you other YouTubers, man. If y'all want to send them, man, make sure you send them to P.O. Box 113, Copper Cove, Texas 76522. And that's what that is. Uh, yeah. Let's see. I do them for 149. Holla at me. Yeah. So you prefer drive-by cable over drive-by wire? Yes, Tim, I do. I prefer drive-by wire over drive-by cable, but just because it's one less thing to try to figure out. I went a couple months ago help a buddy out to find out what the issue with his SWAT was. Something happened, and basically his pedal wasn't talking to his throttle body. You know what I'm saying? Something through the tach module or the actual pedal, or someone working right. And for me, my my idea of doing some stuff is just to keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? The more that you in the more that you introduced into the problem, you know what I'm saying, then it may or may not become a little bit harder to solve. Since then, like since I've dealt with his and kind of troubleshoot it or whatever, like I feel like I'm more confident that I would be able to troubleshoot an issue like that. However, I personally just would rather hook a cable up to it. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just me. And then you don't like there is this lag. I mean, that's the same thing. Like if y'all watch my video, I just purchased and installed and did a reaction video for the pedal commander. Pedal commander is like a throttle response controller. It basically reduces the lag that's caused by your electronic throttle bodies and that pedal setup. So uh, pretty much, so that's not an issue for your swap. You don't have to worry about that as well. But if you personally are the one that's tuning your computer, like you can pretty much tune it out. You know what I'm saying? However, if not, then that's another thing that they're gonna have to go in there and try to tune out for you, and then potentially fuck it up. So yeah, I'm just saying, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Brandon, you are not too far from LA. I'm trying to find something out here on Houston, but the thing is, I don't know anyone out here. I'm from Dallas, so I'm basically starting over, finding people with the same interests. Who is in Dallas? He was in Houston. Retro was in Houston. He sometimes hops off in the lives. Um, I know who else is down there. No, JP or Goldie is from Houston, but he's not down there. He's on the East Coast. Um, but yeah, like I'm up in Central Texas, man. I'm probably like 3 hours away from. He's a one stop shop for info. Yeah, man. You can follow me on here, man. Follow me on Instagram, LSJRod254. Um, I pretty much all the time got my phone with me. You know what I'm saying? If you got a question, shoot me a question. See, we can figure it out. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody this morning on Instagram. I'm saying we've been kind of working through his wiring issues and stuff like that. So just trying to get a better understanding, and that was a lot of the motivation for me doing the live that I did last night. I'm like, okay, well, if he's having this issue, then it might be a whole lot more people that's having this issue as well. I'm like way behind on the comments. I don't know why them shits moving so fast. Not the free 99 shop, sticker mule, bro. All right, let me write that down. Damn, bro. How much they cost though? Are they cheap? Oh, no, 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 not cheap. Are they affordable? Yeah, I'm gonna write down sticker mule. Actually, I'm gonna just go to sticker mule. How about that? We'll just go to sticker mule and cut out the middleman. I want to say I looked at theirs before, but let's see. I'm about to try the G Plus for the third time. Just arrived today. Oh, you got another one? Uprinting.com. I've used Uprinting, Craig. They actually are the ones that printed my photography business cards. I need a logo. I also do graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see on the channel for the most part I created. You know what I'm saying? From my logo to my intro video, intro, my Chevy. I ain't do the song, but I did the whole slide in, pop up, lightning and shit. That's all me. So if you need some of that, we can talk about that as well. And that I do by profession. You know what I'm saying? I got a degree in that graphic design shit. So it is years where they were different. Oh, is it years where they different? God damn it, Goldie, why you type that big ass word? Differ, nigga. I couldn't get it out. Yeah, usually 99 to well, it's really like 01 because in 02 there were some early drive by cable or drive by wire throttle bodies. They didn't look like the ones of Ladder, and then I think in 03 that's when they like really just transformed all the way over. But the throttle body that came on the motor that I got came out of a '02 Tahoe, and it had a version of a drive-by cable or drive-by wire throttle body on it, and I got rid of it immediately because what your boy don't do, drive-by wire. Yeah, I like the pedal command video. Your truck was pulling. Oh yeah, bro, that be pull. Like I could be right there. You know what I'm saying? Like out the hole. Like if we put my truck and Loco's truck side by side at the stoplight, I got the pedal commander. He don't. I got him all day long. That bitch pulls. Corey is there too. Rail and Cum Laude are up in the Dallas area. Rail, he don't like he's a car guy, same interest. When I was trying to think of people for him to link with was more like the DIY people like us. Like I don't consider like all of us to be like all of us are car guys, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like genres of it's like rap music, right? But then you got different genres of rap music within the genre of rap music itself. You know what I'm saying? So you got in the car side, you got um, DIY people, you got car show people. You know what I'm saying? It's different genres of people, although we are all united under the umbrella of cars. Mm, 3D printing nowadays. I can't afford your service, ninja. I'm broke. Yeah, the problem I'm having the TBS intake and the stock throttle body PO57. Oh yeah. Cause you was running that adapter. I remember. And yeah, that's the thing, man. We took his computer flash that was flashed by his shop or whatever, and this professional shop didn't notice that his voltage of his throttle position sensor wasn't reading the way that it was supposed to, which would cause all the problems that he was having. It's ridiculous. But you the professional though. Rookie of the year over here. But y'all ain't catching the y'all the professionals. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just love doing it for myself, and I am willing to extend help, answer any questions. I'm just not working on nobody else's car. You know what I'm saying? You can ask me all the questions in the world. I'm not turning on wrenches. Unless you, well, maybe unless you Pryor or Cortez or Tex Boy or some of my other local people. But other than that, I'm probably like you can't pay me enough to work on your car. I'm sorry. Like there's no dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? You're not tricking me out for to work on your car. Not tricking me out. Brandon, I'm a DIYer. Yeah, most of us here are. Shit, Cortez DIYer. Shit, Cat Loco. Uh, fucking Dewan. Like a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? It's be hands on type shit. Like I said, this is not like a downplay or a knock or I don't want nobody running back talking about LS Rod talking shit about so and so. Like no, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is that we all love cars, but there are different genres. You know what I'm saying? There's different areas. You know what I'm saying? Different areas. So if I had a flat tire and a ball of hurricane, I don't know. I might do a little something strange for some hurricane. I might do something a little strange for some hurricane. I don't have IG, but DM, LS, your PO, box or address, and I will send tomorrow. Hold on, what we talking about? Oh yeah, Loco won the giveaway due to the only one who had interest. Well, I had interest, but I was disqualified. Hmm. 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 I ain't gonna say no names, but I was disqualified off the gate. But nah, that'll be a good thing for Logo. Logo getting ready to do these two swaps. If y'all not subscribed to Logo, he finna do these dual LS swaps this coming year 2020. So most def. But yeah, I'll get that to you, Cortez. Like he said, we talk, we text daily, daily. What up, Box? See that smile? It's free 99 all day. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's is pretty much what it is. So yeah, I'll get you his info. Local will text it to me. I'll text it to you, and we'll go from there. So congratulations, Loco, on winning Cortez's giveaway. How many subscribers you at now, Cortez? I ain't even know about it. Yeah, like I mean, Cortez did one out the gate. He was like, "Yo, I get to 50 subscribers, I'm giving away something." I was like, "Damn, already?" But you know what I'm saying? That's just the type of dude he is, man. For those of y'all don't know, man, I've probably been knowing like Cortez for 4, 5, maybe 5 going on 6 months. Um, I met him working at the store at O'Reilly's. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned something about LS swap. You know, my eyes look like Christmas. So I was like, "You doing what?" And then we got us chopping it up and shit. And you know what I'm saying, he just been a real, true, genuine friend from the beginning, man. So real, recognized real, man. It's hard to run across good, genuine fucking people these days, man. So I don't take advantage or take it for granted when I run across a real one. You know what I'm saying? So uh, definitely check out my boy Cortez. As he has already dropped mad content. Like he was just dropping like here's another video, here's another one. You know what I'm saying? So and it's real good information, man, for you guys that's trying to gain this knowledge on how to how to do certain things, man. He's great at explaining. You know what I'm saying? Better than me, I feel personally. I feel that he explains a lot better than me. Because anything that he's ever explained to me, I've been able to grasp or whatever. But me, I feel like I don't think I be explaining that. I don't feel like I explain it that well. So now to win that hat, nah, your ass disqualified. Your ass is disqualified. You lost before it even started. I bet that hat have a dollar sign. Yeah, yeah, Craig. I'm doing a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? For three hats just like these. Three winners. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets a hat. You get a hat. You get a hat. You get a hat. Three winners Christmas Day. I put the video up already so that people can go find it, comment on it to enter the win. And that's the way it's going. That's why you gotta catch every video. You gotta catch every video. Turn the notification bell on because you never know. You never know when I'm gonna go live, and you never know when I'm gonna give away some shit. So being and like I said, now that I see that I have these extra computers, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna flash one of these bitches to give it away next year. So if we hit 20,000 subscribers, I might throw away both. I mean, not throw away. If I hit 20,000 subscribers next year, I give away both of them motherfuckers. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? They extra. I got my backup or I got my speed density computer. I got my one for the Cutlass. Uh, yeah, yeah. I got my one. Yeah, I got my Cutlass one. I got my speed density for the Caprice. Yeah, that's it. That's all I need. So I only need two. So I got two extra computers. So maybe 20,000 will give away a computer. You know. So already flashed, done by your boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. This will probably be like the biggest giveaway. Oh yeah, that'll probably be like the biggest giveaway I've never done. After this hat giveaway, cause these hats gonna run me. These hats gonna run me a nice little penny. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a holiday season, man. I just want to give back. And at the time, a lot of people was asking about them, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have asked me like, "Am I a fucking Saints fan now?" And I just look at their ass like, "A Saints fan?" I mean, that is the floor de lis, but you don't see the rest of that shit. They better put some fucking respect on my hat. I won one from Steve. Steve new one is gonna be epic. Oh yeah, that's another thing, man. If you are not not subscribed to my boy Steve Chevy Shop, make sure you go subscribe to his channel. He is giving away a LS swap, like the whole thing, like installation and everything. That's crazy. But we trying to get my dog to 30,000, and that's what he want to give away. So that's crazy, man. So definitely, like, you should definitely go over there, watch his videos, share his videos. Not only does he give good information and thorough entertainment, he also giving away a whole goddamn LS swap. So, yeah. At LS, I bet if you seen me in 2021 without a motor swap, you consider working on mine. If that money right, and I got my shit out of the garage, you know what I'm saying? You know I take care of a brother, But yeah, if you ain't like Jay, I think yeah, JP might be the only one. Mm. Like I said, it's very few people. Like when Pryor get ready to do his, I'm there. When Tex get ready to do his, I'm there. Like I just don't. Cause matter of fact, I had somebody ask me the other day, man. I was telling them some stuff and showed them the channel and what I do, and they was like, "Yo, why you not wrenching? Like, why you not at a shop?" And I'm like, "Well, first of all, I got back issues. Second of all, uh, uh, I just don't like I enjoy it like as a hobby for self. Like I don't get pleasure in like being like okay, I got all these people going down the road. Like my passion for photography surpasses my passion for working on cars. So that's why the photography takes a preference and the car shit is just my hobby. So I'm thinking of giving away an Eagle rotating assembly at 1,000 subs. Nice. But the way you've been talking, Goldie, I don't think 2021 gonna come and you ain't gonna have no swap. You got some shit up your sleeve. You just not telling people about. Logo, am I right? All last year he was like, my builder, my builder. Then next thing you know, he talking about he finna give away a motor. My dog ain't giving away no motor if he ain't got one. So I'm watching your ass. I pay attention to the context clues. You know what I'm saying? I pay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all writing a book, nigga. I'm reading in between the lines. Shit. I peep that shit. Just the same way y'all be getting blues clues from around my garage and shit. Yeah, 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 nigga. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. So I know he got some shit up his sleeve. But for 250 for an engine, we do that too. What you talking about, Cortez? Give away a motor? Give away a swap? Uh, I don't like it like that. If I well, first of all, where are we getting a $250 motor? Because budget, they taxing. You know what I'm saying? You already looking at about four, almost five uh, out the door, I believe. Let me look right quick. And I'm finna get off of here. I'm really just like waiting for my phone to charge and for it to warm up even more. Cause I don't want to be out here in these streets. All right, there we go. I'm gonna pull up a price list for an engine. What's under the tarp? What tarp? He said what's under the tarp. Yeah, man, I had to do that. I had to do that. Are you talking about the tarp over there in the corner? Is that the tarp? Nah, you can't even see that tarp. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My net went all sprint and shit. I thought I had AT&T acting out like a bad kid. Hell no. Our price is 600 and better. Yeah, 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 yeah. Our shit is 600 and better from the yard. Like some where we got to go pull it ourselves and shit. You know what I mean? So, that's why I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Loco. Loco going and getting motors for 150, $200. But here, like I said, $600 easy. And then you gotta pull that motherfucker to the front. They don't even wanna. They don't even want to like come pick it up. Like say that you get it out the vehicle, they won't like come pick it up with a forklift and take it to the front. Nah, like then you gotta put that bitch on the thing, drag it to the front. Like that's $200 the motor price. That's not a fucking that's not a fucking $600 motor price. For $600, I want you to ride me and that motherfucking engine to the front. You hear me? but wishful thinking. Hopefully, as y'all know, I did run across that 604L80 combo. Um, After Christmas is out the way, um, then I'm gonna start stacking. Of course, we got Whitfest coming up. But if I can get back out there and get that 4L80 from behind that 6.0, like that'd be great. Like that'll save us some money as well as um, yeah, that'll save us some money as well as some time on bringing the Cutlass to life. So, um, but knowing my luck, by the time I had the money for it, the shit gonna be gone. So I'll just keep my eye out and go from there because I do know that the Belton rental part they charge. Let me see. Let me see what they charge. I do know that the transmission varies between a truck and a car. The truck transmission is more expensive than the car transmission, but all we get is cars. Let me see here. Snap, crackle, pop. Uh, yeah, y'all gotta drag it up front, but hey, y'all only paying $150, $200. Two 480 E's dropped this week while I was at work. You better go pull that and put it in the forest section. You right though. You right though. Pull that bitch and put it in the forest section so they don't know what the fuck it is. What you doing tomorrow? It's been cold though. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. I'm not trying to go out there and fuck with that shit. Like, and then like, what if I put it in the forest section and then the fucking car that I'm the car that I want to put it in, or the Ford car that I put it in gets fucking junked before. Like, yeah, that'd just be a bad ass. So the transmission for a truck in the premium yard is 250 plus a $40 core. If you get it out the standard yard, which is where we'll be getting ours from, it'll be 123.08 plus a $40 core. So basically 170 or 280. You know what I mean, for the transmission. So that'll be a whole lot cheaper than us saving up the money and doing the doing the rebuild kit or the rebuild, which we could still do the rebuild, but I don't want that to hinder. Uh, I don't want that to hinder or hold up the Cutlass because, um, yeah. We like the engine. Let me see. Like I said, we about 600. You know what I'm saying? We about 600. Let's see, engine block. Let me see. Let me find it right quick. So engines and category. So engine without accessories is 329 because all our LS motors is in the fucking premium side. So engine with accessories is 429. Without accessories is 329. Driveway engineer has said it a million times. I'm here to tell you, grab that motherfucking engine complete as you can. complete. So yeah. So you're looking at 429.84 plus a $90 cord charge, so that easily puts you at like five something. You know what I'm saying? For the engine with the accessories, gas motor. Yeah. Now if you go to a yard that actually pulls the motors, you know what I'm saying? For a 6.0, you paying $1,800 and probably about $1,000 for the transmission. Trailers are rough too, loco, never dull moment. I paid 180 for any long block. Yeah, that's just wonderful. Put it in the last row next to the fence. It takes them longer to crush them. You be done by mid 2020 with swap for the colors, the speed you going. Yeah, I mean it could be about that fast or not or faster. Something. I don't know if it'll be faster. We'll just have to see what the Cutlass got for Christmas. Oh shit! But yeah, that might be the move. That might be the move. We go and do the other thing like that. So 140 for any trans. Yeah, see, y'all winning all day long, all day long. What y'all talking about? Smash that like. I'm just waiting for this money to free up in April. Y'all feel you? Next 5-3 gonna be complete. It's under the blue tarp. I don't see a tarp. The only tarp that's covering up something is that tarp that's covering up that video game thing for my son. I'm going full speed on mine this weekend. Logo, you don't get phased by that white stuff though. I love your videos, bro. Keep them coming. All right, what's up, D Rock, G Body? Appreciate you for watching, man. And I hope that you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? More videos coming all next year. Please believe me. Please believe me. Any last questions or whatever? It's like 12:20. I'm gonna wrap this thing on up. So I'm off here by 12:30. I originally wasn't even probably supposed to be on here that long. We was just supposed to be talking about spark plugs. And now look at us, an hour and a half, 2 hours later. Already, D Rob, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying this G body coming 2020. You know what I'm saying? She coming. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I hope to make this one, and what a lot of the other subscribers have asked me to do is to, when I do this swap, to just be more in depth explaining what's going on. And like I said, the first time, which was my Caprice, was my first LS swap. I I was probably I was lost. You know what I'm saying? I was you know what I'm saying, trying to gather as much information as I could, et cetera, et cetera, and it just wasn't a lot of information out there. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the issues that I ran into along with what y'all are bringing up, and I'm going to emphasize on those parts of the swaps. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that we all on the same page. We can all be united. We can all just get along. Yeah, D Rock. I'm hearing clean area. We have 4 school bonds on our taxes. Golly. Can't wait to see these panel roofs rolling. Yeah, like logo finna be busy this year, man. Y'all definitely don't. Yeah, if y'all definitely want to see some manifestation come together, watch me, watch Loco, watch D Brooks, watch Steve Davis, watch Guru, watch Jay Malcolm. Just watch these guys that are really dedicated and love putting out content for y'all, man. We all like the same, but we different. You know what I'm saying? The same, but we different. Oh, okay, I just moved to clean too. Oh, for real? Oh snap! Yeah, man. See how let's do you. No, no, no. I'm not saying like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch Craig. Make sure you just watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? Gee whiz. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know I rock with all of y'all. But yeah, man, I'm on. Well, technically, I'm not even in Killeen, since you know the area. Because when I tell people I'm in Copper's Cove, a lot of people don't even know where the fuck Copper's Cove is at. So I just tell people Killeen because it's easier to explain. You know what I'm saying? I have an '85 Monte Carlo I'm putting together. Okay. Yeah, man. Shit. Like I said, hit me on what you call Instagram. LS7R254. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we'll link, man. So when I have time, shit, I come through. Get some footage of the Chevy, man. Shit, point people in your direction. You know what I'm saying? That's another series that I hope to keep going for next year. Like the story behind the bill, going to these car shows, talking to these guys, and things like that. That's not something that I see a lot of people doing. So remember where the fuck you saw it first. If anybody else doing it, they fucking biting. So, uh, yeah. So just getting the story behind the bill. You know what I'm saying? You can really probably find out some cool stories. So uh, make sure you tune in for that. More episodes to be coming next year. And like I said, it's going to be more. It's going to be more epic because then we're going to be in the Chevy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the Chevy. You know what I'm saying? Doing these interviews and I was saying because right now they probably just see me as it's that's just some guy that's pulling up in this new truck and you know what I'm saying trying to roast off the culture. What they don't know is I am the culture. You know what I'm saying? I do this DIY shit just like they do. You know what I'm saying? So my IG is LS Chevy Rider 254, just like the YouTube name. Exactly the same. Yeah, all day loco. We need some 90-degree weather. Ready to get that front end loader, pushing some brush. Just got another new Ryobi tool. Ready to roll trim router. I was looking at that one, Craig. I was looking at that one. I was looking at that router like, But then, like I said, it's other stuff that came up or whatever. Like I said, the one, me, the one, and me and the one. The one had thought about it, or me and the one was talking about it, and it came up, and then we just kind of threw Loco in there. We was like, hey, we can do a podcast. Yeah, let's just throw Loco in there. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that's gonna jump off next year, uh, and everything like that. So, I know we all kind of got some crazy schedules, and by all of us, I mean me. A lot of times I work nights, so while y'all are off in the evenings, I'm not always available or whatnot like that. So we're gonna try to make it to where we're gonna try to make it to where we can all broadcast at the same time, etc., etc. So uh, yeah, and I think that's just about it. If there are no more questions, no further ado. Like I said, Instagram is LS254. If you want to send something to support the channel, then the P.O. Box is P.O. Box 113, Coppers Cove, Texas. That's COPPERAS space COVE, comma, Texas, TX 76522. And you know what I'm saying, we'll get whatever we get from mail call, you know what I'm saying, we'll open it in a video or whatever. Haven't gotten none yet, you know what I'm saying? But when we do, we will definitely advertise that, put it out on the channel. You know, let you know how others are supporting if they're they're doing anything. So, but if you can't, because you're doing your own bill or whatever, just watch the videos, watch the ads, man. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That does it, and share. You know what I'm saying? Share, tell other people. If it's videos that you've seen that helps you, then share it with them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the videos are, informational or whatever, and, we chopping it up like that. Other times, we just kick it. You know what I'm saying? Some days we sit back and play video games and talk cars, and other days we don't. Some days we out in the garage in the cold, like today, and some days we not. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, it's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Yeah, so this concludes this NCOPD, like my brother Cortez said. All things in the right time, yeah. So I mean, everything is gonna come together next year, and those are just some things you should watch out for. Watch out for the podcast coming. Watch out for, you know what I'm saying. Watch out for these colors coming together. Watch out for these finishing touches I'm putting on the Chevy. Watch out for the finishing touches I'm putting on the Caprice, and watch out for these story behind the bills and stuff. I want to do one on Cortez, but we'll have to blur out his face like he's in witness protection because he is the black Chris Fix-It. I can do that though. I can do. Hey, I can do it, Cortez. We can block your face out like you're in witness protection. All right, y'all, man. I'm finna hop off here, man. Shit, finna go give me something to eat, run some errands and everything, and then get ready for work. Y'all have a blessed day, man. It's your boy, LS Rock 254, man. Remember, hold on, let me check the comments one more time. They're gonna be like, you ain't even read my comment. Did somebody say Latrice? I can't see what she put. What did she put? Like, she's supposed to be working, man. See the shirt, see the shirt, see the shirt. You already know. Oh yeah. So, there is a store in which I sell merchandise, which I make myself. So if you check the other videos, the link is in the description box of those. Order your shirt up. Support the channel that way as well. Thank you, Danny. See, I'll be slipping. I don't even be promoting my own shit. D Rock, make sure you shoot me a message on Instagram, man. We'll link here in the near future. What kind of camera do I shoot with? You talking about for photography or just for my videos? What's up, Thomas? Yeah, stickers is also coming 2020 21. And we're gonna say 20. I mean, we might order like a small batch. You know what I'm saying? But I think they'll like officially roll out in 21. What what do I have to do to get a wrench? I don't hand out wrenches anymore. These like the wrenches that have been pretty much handed out is the ones that's handed out. I got like more than enough moderators to hold down and handle trolls and it's everything like that. Like for most stuff, it's like a identifier of like who controls the chat with most mods. Like for like live streams with a whole lot of people. Here it's just for me. It signifies like my day ones. You know what I'm saying? Like before 1,000 subscribers. Like that grind on the way to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? We might have added in a couple on the way to like three, but I'm not just gonna keep adding mods or whatever. Like I said, I got love for all. You know what I'm saying? But them wrenches just kind of distinguish. You know what I'm saying? My day ones, which what I'm saying, who is like before 1,000, pretty much, and go from there. I think the only person that slipped through was like Cortez, but that's like my brother from another mother. So uh, Craig is my number one troll, and he has a wrench. I don't know how that happened. uh, but yeah, the videos, yeah, there is a video on there, but just in short, it's a T3i. The camera's like 8 years old. That video that I just shot the other day, I shot that on an eight year old camera with the lens. You know what I'm saying? And that might be something that I bring in the future because I'm not trying to start a whole different channel. If you are looking for like a better, uh, I guess, a different way to like shoot footage or whatever without breaking the bank, then I was saying I can kind of show you the way. Cause like my nickname ain't LS Cheapo for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I splurge on some shit, but like uh, here lately I've been more frugal. So, but yeah, man, we'll catch all this up another time, man. Like I said, I got some stuff I gotta go handle. But y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all know how to reach me on Instagram, LSSherrod254. Also on Twitter. We're on Twitter now. And we're on Facebook. Uh, I don't really use those as much, so the best way to reach me the best way to reach me is through Instagram, man. So yeah, man, and that's it. So life is all about choice to choose. Damn, I gotta start from the beginning. I hate it when I do like if I start in the middle, like it just don't come out. So remember, identify your weaknesses, make your strength. Life is all about choice to choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember, always remember, the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. Don't.